there.
Well, Mia, it has been off and on precipitation all afternoon long, and of course it's still below freezing here, so that can make for some pretty slick and potentially dangerous conditions here. It's very easy to lose control on a road like that, so that's why we are keeping our distance about 100 feet back from the side of the road here behind this row of hedges, just to be extra safe. Short time ago, earlier this afternoon, we made a trip just up the road on Shepherd to the city's Emergency Operations Center. That's where we saw officials from police, fire, public works, and the health department all there working. They have been collaborating with TxDOT and the National Weather Service to figure out where the icy spots may be and try to get ahead of that by pre-treating the roads. We also hear that they're speaking with nonprofits to try to make sure that folks have a safe place to go warm up if that is not an option for them where they are. Houston's emergency management coordinator told me that those agencies have been working together to formulate a plan since last Friday, 3 days ago. Now they're looking ahead to a very cold night tonight and into tomorrow morning.
What we've been doing for the last couple of days is, one, sending the messaging out, us getting our plans together. We are going to be working through the night. The city employees, with OEM, Office of Emergency Management, along with other departments, working through the night, monitoring the situation, but once again, passing out that message and making sure that people get that proper information to stay off the roads and to stay warm.
And Deputy Director Munoz also believes that the cold could have contributed to a big water main break near Hobby Airport overnight. Public Works crews spent hours today making those emergency repairs on that break on Santa Fe Drive. That's near Airport Boulevard. And some good news late this afternoon, a spokesperson told me that service has been restored for the roughly 80 homes that were impacted by that water main break. Meanwhile, you mentioned, Len, the county's emergency management center, emergency operations center has been activated. I just spoke with a member of Judge Lena Hidalgo's team. She told me they will be hard at work coordinating with the city, TxDOT, and other agencies throughout the night as this cold snap continues. Judge Hidalgo herself also tweeted earlier that if you have to be out there driving, be very, very careful. Do so very, very slowly because ice is virtually invisible on the roads, especially once the sun goes down. Len?
Very true, very true. Adam, thanks for the information. Icy roads causing accidents and delays on our roadways. Officials shutting down stretches of roads, including the Hardy. Ron Trevino talks with a driver who got stuck on the Hardy for hours. Ronnie?
Len, he was on the Hardy Toll Road trying to make his way home to Kingwood from his office in the Woodlands this morning. It's a 22-mile drive that normally takes 35 minutes, but today it took around 6 hours. Take a look at the video that he sent me when I talked to him by Zoom. As you can see, traffic was down to a crawl. He explains what happened when he first got onto the Hardy Toll Road.
When I entered Hardy Toll, the cars were all driving at really slow rate, like 10 miles an hour. I was even slower. So everyone's literally crawling. And then finally we all got to the major stop.
He left his office in the Woodlands around 10 o'clock this morning, didn't get home to Kingwood until around 4:30 this afternoon. Now is the time to make sure you're prepared if you ever end up in a situation like his. Len?
I'm glad he got home safely. Thank you, Ronnie. Now, if you absolutely must get on the roads, here's what you should take with you. Firestone Complete Auto Care suggests having a portable charger and battery for your phone, ice scraper, blankets, snacks and water, jumper cables, and a first aid kit. All day, our reporters, Troy Kless and Stephen Goen, have been on the roads.
Stephen is along I-10 at Katy, where they've seen some major accidents and backups in that area. Stephen?
That's right, Mia. Along the Katy Freeway, where it's been a rough day for drivers because of the icy conditions. Quite a few accidents, including an 18-wheeler rollover crash that shut down traffic for hours. Take a look. This is video of that tractor trailer overturned in an overpass in Brookshire, west of Katy. You can see tow trucks trying to haul that thing away. It happened around 8:30 in the morning, closing down eastbound and westbound lanes for more than 3 hours. Then around 2 this afternoon, they were able to flip that thing over and haul it away. But as we said, that is not the only accident we have seen today. We've seen other 18-wheelers having crashes. We've seen passenger vehicles as well sliding off the road, having some fender benders as well. Back out here along the roadway, we're keeping an eye on conditions. It looks a lot different than it did this morning when there were snow flurries and some snow accumulated on the ground. Most of that has melted now, but that's really what added to the slick, icy conditions on the road here, of course making driving dangerous throughout the day. And Katy, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
Boy, it's been treacherous out there. Thank you, Stephen. Troy Class picks up our team coverage now from Southwest Harris County. How are the roads in that part of town, Troy?
Well, Mia, around 5 o'clock when we were speaking to you, we were approaching some traffic on the North Beltway 8 approaching the Aldine Westfield Road exit. We haven't moved much since then. Now take a look ahead and you can see we are in standstill traffic because of an accident that was reported up ahead. And we've seen a lot of issues like this all across the Beltway and surrounding highways in the Northwest area. So if you take a look at some video that we shot earlier today, and you could see that an 18-wheeler got stuck on the ramp to Highway 290. That was in the Jersey Village area. Now we've also seen some traffic jams ourselves. Earlier today, we were stuck in traffic for an hour on Highway 249 near the Beltway after the Harris County Sheriff's Office reported an overturned 18-wheeler. And again, that caused backups for an hour. And I spoke with TxDOT this afternoon, and they told me they're discouraging people from being on the roadways. However, there are some resources where you can check the conditions if you have to get out there.
And also keeping up with HoustonTranStar.org, they're also providing that information of where we have ICE locations. But if you do have to travel, please take your time, move slow, don't speed. If you're not feeling safe, pull over, pull off the road, and get to a safe location.
Fact, to a slow crawl here. Now we've actually seen people get off of the Beltway via the on-ramps, again going in the opposite direction to get onto the feeder road and avoid the traffic here. So again, if you do have to get on the road, you heard Len talk about it, have that emergency kit with you. Make sure to have some food, water, and blankets in there as well, because it may take some extra time for first responders to reach you. Reporting live tonight, Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.
All the preparation we need for when it gets cold here. Thank you, Troy. We're also seeing icy roads across the state of Texas. See those gray symbols on your screen? All reports of ice on the roads. They extend as far south as the Corpus Christi area, all the way north to Dallas.